What's up, guys? I'm gonna try to get power from this outlet right here into this closet without having to actually hire an electrician and run power all through there. So I'm gonna run this extension cord straight through the wall. Now I removed a central vac system from this garage, so these holes were already there. One of them I'm gonna be covering up with the blank plate. The other one I'm gonna be using to accomplish this task we're doing. So what we're gonna be doing is installing an old work mud ring into the wall here. And then we're going to be installing a cable concealing wall plate, which you can use to hide cables behind the TV anytime you need to pass low voltage or any type of wiring through a wall from one place to another without running conduit or having to have a strict pathway for it to go. This kind of allows you to move it around inside and not have it go one direction only. It's just a pass through. I'm gonna leave that right there. And then after that, the end of the extension cord is not gonna fit through my hole. So what I'm gonna do is feed it through, cut it off, feed it through. Then I'm gonna put a new end on it so that we can plug it in. Now, that's gonna be a feature that's gonna work for lots of other applications. If you nick an extension cord, if you cut an extension cord, if you have a damaged one, this will show you how to repair that also. So it's not just for this. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna get started. First thing to do is get my mud ring and my Sharpie. I'm gonna place it where I want it to go, right here. The mud ring comes with these 1, 2, 3, 4 holes, and it marks the corners of the inside part of the frame. So once we mark that, I'm just going to use the outside edge to connect the dots. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. All right. Now we have that drawn. I'm going to use a sheetrock saw. You can use a steak knife. Wife won't love it. We have a video linked below where I use a steak knife so my wife would know I was doing it. When you get to this step right here and you have your circle drawn and you don't have a sheetrock saw, any old steak knife will do. Simple serrated sheetrock saw. Since this already has a hole, it's easy, but if it doesn't, simply place the saw into the sheetrock, give it a tap, and it'll go through so you can start cutting. This is an old work mud ring, and how it works is they have these fins that catch on the back here like so. And when you turn the screw, this catches, and then it moves closer to the box or to the ring. And what it does is it pinches itself between the sheetrock and the ring. So that's why it's called an old work box, because you can just cut a hole in sheetrock and then install the box using one of these rings. All right, so we're gonna pop it in. Like so. Right, so you can see in here this little wing is loose, but when I start to turn this, when I start to turn this, you'll see it go up, and then it's going to catch that rest in the back, and now I'm going to tighten it until it feels snug. You don't want to over tighten it because you can strip it out. Just tighten it till it feels snug, just like that. Same thing down here. You won't be able to see it because it's going around the bottom. Good and snug. All right, now we're going to be installing cable concealer wall plate. Simple way to do a pass through a wall with a finished look. Simple design. It's got the wire brush in there basically to hide what's going through. So it gives it a nice clean appearance. But what I was saying before, as you can see, the plug-ins of my cord can't go through it. So that's why we're going to have to cut it off. All right. To install this, we're going to take off the trim plate, taking off the 2 exposed screws. Set that to the side for a second. Then we're going to put the actual pass-through part of the wire concealer in. And tighten it up. One thing is, don't over tighten it. You can crack it because it's just made out of plastic. And you also want to leave it a little bit loose just so you can get it leveled up. It'll kind of give you an idea. So you want it, the screw to kind of be right in the middle, top and bottom. And you want the gap to be even down both sides so it's level with the box, provided your box is level. All right, so now we're going to switch back to our little flat. We're going to take the trim plate, put it right here. Again, careful not to over tighten the screws, but the cameraman wants them straight up and down, so that's what he gets. You better do it at your house or he'll come yell at you about it. All right, just like that, our box is done. All right, next thing we're going to be doing, cutting the plug off since it won't fit through. One thing is, make sure you consider which way you need to route your wire when you do this before you take the time to put the new plug on, and then you have to flip the cord around. I'm only speaking from experience. But I know I got to open the cabinet. I'm going to reach in here and I'm going to feed this through this hole, and hopefully it comes right out there to y'all. I'm leaving the amount of cord in here just so I have enough room out here to work freely. In there, I'll take all the extra cord when I'm done. First thing we're going to do is cut the skin back off of this cord. When you do it, you just want to score it all the way around. Then you can pull more of the wires out by pulling the jacket back like so. And that'll expose your neutral, hot, and your ground. Then take your repair plug out, and it's going to have this tiny little Phillips head screw on the bottom that we're going to take out like so. Make sure you don't lose it. And then this is going to pull apart. Pretty simple. Green, ground, gold, black, silver, white. All right. Now we're going to past this is an important step. Don't do this wrong. You got to feed this through here. Don't drop it. Feed this through here first. You want to get it to where your jacket is all the way inside, like so. So then you can have an idea for where to strip your wires to. Because this whole thing has to go back inside once you're done. So you're going to pull it back. I like to take my thumb, leave it right there and know. That's right where I want to cut. So I'm going to cut them off. This is stranded wire, not solid wire. So when we wrap this around, you'll see it is 14 gauge. So we're going to strip it on the 14 gauge stripper. Numbers are on the tool here. If you've never done this before, we'll have a video linked below explaining how to use it. All right. I like to always do my ground first. So I'm going to take my ground screw loose right here. Like so. It's a tight fit getting this done, but it can save you a lot of money if you take the time to do it. So the little cheat I like to do, twist your stranded wire together, make it a little more solid, put a little bend in it, get it in there like so. And we're going to tighten it down. And you're going to want to tighten it until it's tight and then give it one more good crank because you don't want it coming loose. Someone's using this as an extension cord and they're pulling on it. It's got to be able to hold up to that. All right, next we're going to take our white, twist it up, we'll give it a little bend, loosen this, like so. Give it room to get up in there. Feed it around. And we're going to tighten it down. Like I said, tight. You don't want it coming loose or being a short connection. All right. Last but not least, we're going to hook up this black. I'm going to twist it up, put a little bend in it. If you've never landed wires before, we've made lots of videos about it, changing all kinds of electrical fixtures. But you want to put the wire in the direction that you're tightening the screw so that it pulls it tight around it, not pushes it out. Also, want this to be tight. All right. Now, we're going to slide this over like so. Pull it in. It'll snap into place. Then you can see where our little screw hole is that we took out earlier. We're going to put it in. Just like that, your plug's good to go. Ready to be plugged in. Just in case you were wondering, they do sell these in other colors. The cameraman bought this one, so he bought orange. He also bought the cord, so he probably knew he could have bought a black one to match. But you can buy white, green, blue, orange to match your cord, so it doesn't look like this. But that's up to you, I guess. That's another video brought to you by Your Homemade Easy. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.